right, hello. Welcome back to the weekly recess. We have a full house here today. Mitchell Lea, Tommy, Grant, Brandon Tew, Connor VanDemark. It's good to see you. We're not going to talk too much about the Jets because, well, they played on Thursday. That was like a year and a half ago as far as I'm concerned. And,
in the worst Thursday night football game of the year. No,
hey, Travion Henderson, 3 TDs. I'll take the hat trick.
Yeah, Travion was awesome.
Honestly, just keep giving the rock. I have stock in him in 2 leagues.
I want to see what Adonai Mitchell does with Tyrod Taylor under center. Yeah. I'm very curious. I'll just leave it at that, and we'll leave it at that.
I'm just going to throw this in here now as a fantasy question because I was thinking about this today because my roster is not fantastic. I can keep 2
better
keepers.
Than some people on this call.
Yeah, I can keep 2 keepers. Can Travion be one of them?
I wouldn't hate it.
Well, it depends on who else you're considering, I guess.
Also, if there's like a round thing, if there's like a round thing tied to it, like
if the other one is Derrick Henry and this is a dynasty league, then yeah.
No, it's keeper, only 2.
It's 2 keeper.
Okay, so it's 2, and
is
who
there
are your
other
options?
Compensation?
The other option, as we spoke before we started recording, was Jonathan Taylor, who I traded for Jamar Chase.
Okay, you keep him.
It's going to that second slot. Like, who do I want to keep for a year? So I'm probably leading Henry, but like,
you can only keep him for a year.
This much. Yeah, I'm keeping him for 1 year. I'm keeping JT for 2.
Okay, that makes sense.
No,
I mean Travion. Yeah, Travion's the way to go.
Keep Henderson.
I mean, is he a souped up version of Jahmyr Gibbs? Like, probably not Bill Simmons, but he's a very good running back. And
but you're set at running back next year.
Yeah.
That's
you
what I'm saying.
You have 2 of the best running backs in the league.
That I'm happy where I'm in. Like, I'm out of the playoffs. I'm like 4-6 this year, so I'm like
trade for a receiver. No, I'm just kidding.
I've been trying to shop. I've been trying to shop a package deal to try to get Henry and Henderson for a keeper that I can keep for next year. That's my game plan right now.
For like Jackson Smith and Jigba, I don't think anyone would ever do that. But
I love JSN so much.
Yeah.
Hey, I offered a trade to someone last year, like JSN and like a 2 for James Cook, and then JSN broke out, and I'm like, whoo, glad you didn't accept that deal.
There's so many of those deals in your life, Mitchell, that someone needs to accept that offer to.
Yep.
That you just
but everyone in my leagues is stupid but me. All right. Speaking of everyone being stupid but you, Tommy.
Yeah.
Everyone's stupid but you because you picked 2 teams that won.
I know.
In your
rare occurrence.
In your lifelong battle of AFC East schizophrenia of the Dolphins and Bills, which one do you want to start with? I think we should start with Buffalo and talk about Tua less. But
they played the Commanders. I honestly blocked that game out. That was.
I don't think Tua remembers this game. I only remember his post-game comments. It's like, can we keep Tua away from post-game any press conferences? Please.
Well, that's the problem. You don't really have many good press conferences because McDaniel is just as bad.
Well, yeah, McDaniel's just out there stuttering, and Tua's just like, let's go to Israel.
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to know what he said then. If that's like the joke you're making off of it.
The key takeaway.
Brandon,
what they said was,
no.
Okay,
I need to hear this.
You've played in so many different countries in your career. What's another place that you'd like to play? He's like outside the United States.
Yeah.
I think we should play in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Good call.
But
good call,
Tommy, how about the Bills? Big win over Tampa.
It was a big win. I honestly, watching the game, I was a little nervous going into the half because it was way too close of a game.
It was a roller coaster,
which I kind of expected to be.
Censor for the kids. Josh Allen is fucking back, people. Let's go.
Josh Allen.
No, the Josh Allen where every play.
The key takeaway of this game was Josh Allen came back to old Josh Allen ways, and it looked phenomenal, and I'm here for it. So the coaches need to stop
Josh Allen that could turn the ball over a little bit.
Who cares?
But you also get some giant plays. It was Josh Allen. This is the Josh closest, Unchained.
This is the closest to Cam Newton we're ever going to get in like QB form in terms of just running over dudes at the quarterback position. Josh Allen is a freak.
I've said this for like the last 4 years. Josh Allen is who Panthers fans convinced themselves Cam Newton
I'm talking
was.
about rushing. I'm not talking about fucking Cam Newton the
Oh,
quarterback.
I know, but
I'm talking
Brandon,
about
you're
rushing.
one of the more reasonable folk. I'm not
Sure.
talking about you.
But I'm saying Josh Allen is a monster. He is like
Correct.
if you took him in a lab and built like the
What's-
perfect quarterback, it's Josh Allen.
So I have this video in repeat in my head. It's which is from like back when we were in high school. The Green Bay guy. He put the team on his back.
Oh, the Greg Jennings.
Greg
Yeah.
Jennings, yeah. He had a
Put the
broken
team on
leg.
his back.
He put the
Let's
team
go
on his
inside the
broken
mind
leg.
of a Greg Jennings.
Like every time it comes to Allen, like
But
it
that's
doesn't matter-
Josh Allen, dude.
It really is because the fact that like every time he plays, like what again, like I'm fantasy coded. It's what it is.
I
Just,
mean,
like,
whatever.
everything else
I love
when
the
it comes,
shit out of that.
everyone else on this team is like you don't know who he's going to pass to. He just gets it done. It's just Allen, and that's it.
Dude.
That's all you can trust.
6 touchdowns is absurd, and
that's
You
why
can't
we
tell
say
anyone
we-
else.
Tommy, I was telling you, it was coming at some point. They were going to run the ball with
Yes.
him. Like, it was coming. It was a matter of time.
I feel I feel like the coaching staff have been holding him back and just keeping him reserved. 'cause
they
don't
were
want
like,
him
we
getting
need him
hurt.
for this game.
And they're like,
against
you know what?
Baker."
Do what you got to do, because
Yeah.
going into the half, like it was neck and neck, and then after that, it was just Josh Allen going ham for the entire second half of the game. So
Yeah.
I'm here for it. They've got a pretty rough schedule going forward,
also
so I
think
hope
they
we see
can
more
throw-
of this.
To Connor's point, you don't know who's going to get the ball, but I do think they have enough of.
I will say that
receiving attack to get the ball.
their receiving options looked better this week than they have in the past.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Shavers
I don't know.
played really well. I like
Yeah,
Shavers
seeing
was
him
good.
out there, and no Keon Coleman. He was a healthy
Move
scratch.
for Shavers. Yeah, move for Shavers. Everyone.
Yeah,
Five Shavers
Shavers,
in the league.
even Cook, pulled his weight on the receiving end, but it
They're gonna
just
get-
looked,
they're gonna
it
get
looked
James
a
Cook
little
the
bit
ball
more
in
put
space.
together this week than it has in the past. But
Yeah.
either way, it was a solid win. Buffalo definitely needed this kind of boost in confidence going
Now-
up for the next couple games.
We'll talk about when we get to picks. You can't have a letdown. You can't let the Texans hang around this week.
No.
Thursday Night Football. You got to put that game away early.
Well, if they want a solid chance at a higher seed in the playoffs, they need to keep winning games because
Yeah.
they're not doing as good as they should be right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Brandon.
Now, quick note on Tua, just a quick
Oh,
reference.
yeah. We love
First
Tua
game
conversations.
in a while that he has not thrown a single interception. So just want to throw that out there. He actually
It
played
was just a
somewhat
milk
decent.
toast game. It was such a game.
It was a very boring game, but
Honestly,
There was
I-
very little mistakes. On
was
Tua's
A-Chain
end.
good? Like I really don't know. I blocked out like
Oh,
half of
A-Chain
this
was
game.
phenomenal.
Okay, A-Chain was.
I-
good.
A-Chain basically carried the game for the Dolphins.
I mean,
I
I blocked
think-
out
I
this
think
game. I
props
literally blocked it.
for the Dolphins, at least to me, it feels like they are playing for Josh McDaniels.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
Like they're 3-4 in the past 4. And the only losses
Honestly,
were the Ravens.
they're
on
nowhere
they're on a
near.
winning streak.
They're
And
nowhere
the
near
team-
the
the-
worst
like,
team in the NFL. Like
they
not
might-
even close.
They're beating the Saints. They're beating the Jets. And the Steelers, I have no clue what to do with that team. That team is the most weirdest
that's
team
going to
in
be
the
a hit
NFL
or
to
miss
me.
game for that. That's if Tua's playing good, they might have a chance of winning. But if Tua goes back to his old ways, they're going to get demolished.
But the thing is, like, that puts them at 7-7. That's a hunt. You have a
But
gauntlet of
this is
three
what I
last
say every
teams.
year.
But
The
like
Dolphins are just a mediocre team. They always end up in like the middle of the pack or
love
like
it.
on the
mediocre is a
lower
good way to put them. Yes, but their
Like,
defense is very good. I think that they're a fine team. Just they had some shit luck. That happened.
The
sometimes.
middling mammals from Miami is what they should be called.
Middling mammals from Miami.
So,
I
I
love
mean,
that so much. I love
honestly,
that so
like,
much. Please tell me it was
A-Chain
original.
carried the team this week. I mean, he had 127 rushing yards.
He carries
Yeah,
the team every fucking week.
Who does?
Well, no, Waddle pulls his weight every now and then, but
Who
No, but
cares
not the
if
same
he's
way
a-
Achan does.
Oh,
Achan's
does.
third in
A-Chan-
the league in
A-Chan is-
rushing.
Dude, I will
A-Chan is
never.
the
Every time
engine.
someone brings up A-Chan, I just have to bring up the fact he had like 13 yards against App State. Like I will never. That's the biggest. That's the biggest indictment against Jimbo Fisher. Is this man had 13 yards against App State? Just
That's so funny.
unbelievable.
Hey, Brandon,
Cook and
you know who
A-Chain.
had a little more than
Yeah,
13
Cook and
yards?
A-Chain. Yeah, Bryce.
Bryce Young and my boy Teteroa McMillan as the Panthers get a 30-27
If
overtime
Bryce
win.
Young could play the Falcons every week, Mitchell. Sorry, continue. They get an
If
overtime
Bryce Young
win.
could play in that dome in Atlanta every week, then you know what? Bryce
He'd
Young
be a
may
Hall
be
of
the greatest
Famer.
quarterback
You're the
of
greatest
all time.
quarterback of all time.
Because if I told you before the game, if I just laid out these stats, Brandon, all right, Rico Dowdle is going to have 19 carries for 45 yards.
No, that doesn't sound great.
Michael Penix is going to have a passer rating of 112.2.
Ooh.
And the Falcons are going to run for 125 yards and 3 touchdowns, and Drake London's going to have 119 yards. You're like, all right, cool. Panthers
How
lose
many
by
points we losing by? Yeah.
Panthers lose by 20. All right, put it in the books. But Bryce Young, also, Penix did get hurt, and I thought Penix was playing really well. This was a shootout game.
Yeah, he was playing well.
And I think that if Penix stays healthy, I do think the Falcons hold on to win this game because Kirk Cousins came in and gave them nothing, whereas Penix was playing one of his better games. And now I think his career is kind of, this is like his 3rd ACL tear. So I think that things, and the Falcons also don't have their pick this year. That's going to the Rams, and that's going to be a top 10 pick. So the Falcons are in turmoil.
I don't know where I am with the Falcons.
I know where I am. Shit.
Well, I mean, I know where I'm at with them. I almost think they should punt next season, hope Penix is healthy, try to get a really, really good pick 2 seasons from now. I don't know. They're in
they
a
have a
bad
bunch
spot.
of veterans on that team too.
Yeah, they're in a bad spot. They might bring in a veteran quarterback to try to get them over the
like
edge.
Kirk Cousins.
Well, no, I was thinking like someone who can actually, like a Darnold type move. I don't know how many Darnolds are out there, but
yeah, everyone wants their Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones, Baker
Mac
Mayfield
Jones.
types now.
I called it Mac Jones, Atlanta.
Yeah, but you're paying a
offseason.
1st-round quarterback. You're paying Kirk Cousins. You're gonna bring in Mac Jones now too. Like,
I don't know. I'm just trying to help the Falcons
but
fans
let's
out.
let's talk about the Panthers because
Mitchell,
this
this
was
is what
the
I'm talking
Tetaroa
about.
McMillan to Bryce Young or Bryce Young to Tetaroa connection. I've been waiting on all season.
Yeah.
I truly believe that Tetaroa has the ability to be a top 5 receiver in the National Football League. I love this guy so much. I think he moves so well for a guy that's his size. You'd look at him and go, you're a contested catch guy. But he moves better than someone like a Mike Evans, who
I think we've talked about it.
Yeah.
The length, but the separation at the top of routes is what separates him from a lot of
He
teams.
runs such good. I mean, him and Drake London, I find very similar in that regard. But I think that
they're
Tetaroa,
both top 10 receiving talent. Like
Yeah.
receivers. Yeah.
I think Tetaroa has better hands, though.
No, fair.
But I mean, that's a connection you love to see. Leggett was making some plays too. But
The
it
tight
comes
ends?
back. Yeah, I mean, they got Jatavion Sanders involved. Tommy Tremble had a
Evans
big
was
catch.
catching the fucking ball. I'm like, let's
Yeah.
go. They got like 3
Jalen
tight
Coker,
ends.
52 yards. Yeah, but it all comes back to Bryce Young.
No, yeah.
It comes back to Bryce Young, and Bryce was playing this game with a confidence that we haven't seen since the last time he played in Atlanta against the
Falcons in the
Falcons. Yeah, in a game that they won in overtime last year because Bryce was tossing that thing across the yard.
Mitchell, I'm at the point with Bryce Young where put together 3 or 4 starts with consistency, then we'll start talking. Like, he's clearly talented. Like, whether he should have been the
He's
number 1
back
overall
for
pick
next
or
year.
not.
He's back for next year. And
Yeah.
I think next year is kind of the, all right,
So you
put
think
up
it's
or
like
shut up.
85% now that he's back, where it was like 65 going into the game? Now he's like 85% he's back? Or like 90%?
I think that, I'm going to
Like,
be
he's
honest
back?
with you. I think because they're winning and they do have so many other holes, they were always going to keep him for next year and address the holes on the defense and that sort of thing. But
It was a fun game.
next year's the year where it'll really be, all right, show us, or, as the folks like to say, shit or get off the pot,
You could say shut up or put up or shut up, but yeah, that's fine too.
That too. And now the Panthers are
he's good.
6-5.
Dude, I don't know what
that's
you were
what I was
talking
looking
about.
at just
This
now.
man, Connor, this man was like the worst 5-4 team I've ever seen. A bunch of frauds, and I'm like,
I said
they're
the
about to be like
most
7-9. What the fuck are you talking
apparently
about?
fraudulent 5-4 team that I can remember.
That's just wrong. That's factually incorrect.
I wouldn't say that.
The
I
Arizona
think they
Cardinals
also are.
team that won the division.
They were
like
never
500.
5-4. They were either better or much worse. I'm talking about 5-4.
Okay.
I
Find me
still
a
see them as
5-4
middling mammals.
The middling mammals of my.
But I think they were better though, and that was also they were better before Tua's brain started leaking out of his ears.
I look, Mitchell.
I see
Dare
the
I say
Cowboys,
9-7 playoffs?
Like
9-7.
Not in the NFC. Maybe at the back end of the AFC, but not in the NFC.
Like to me, the Cowboys are the definition of middling.
I mean, I think the Panthers and the Cowboys are very similar.
They are too, but
I think the defenses can't stop anyone.
But they're on different trajectories, though. Like I do think the Panthers are getting better, and like that's a real like they can fight for a playoff spot.
You don't think the Cowboys are getting any better? I mean, do you see George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb and what they're doing out there?
Oh, I saw George Pickens.
That's all they have. That's all they have.
I think Dak Prescott is like how many points
Hey, but if that's all you have is a top a wide receiver tandem like that, they're running the ball well. Quinnen Williams clearly made a difference. Now, granted, that was against the Raiders and their paper mache offensive line.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's
hard stop.
Raiders offensive line.
When you lose to the Cardinals, there's issues.
Well, the Panthers also lost to the Cardinals, so
there's issues. But the thing is, we're talking about the Cowboys team who Mitchell's like, oh, they're getting better. I see them as a team that is on a
the defense is too bad. In my opinion, to make any real noise in the NFC.
Dak's getting older.
Again, it's the
well. When I say getting better, I don't mean like long term. I just mean like I think that they might be finding their stride in the season. I think that the bye week kind of came at the right time and stopped the kind of snowball that would have happened. They made. I think they gave up too much for Quinnen Williams, but it's a good addition for their team this year.
Actually, can we talk about the Raiders' offensive line? What am I watching?
Oh, you're watching a team that's quit, and I think maybe the game is past Pete
They don't
Carroll
even know. Like they're calling like outside like tosses and not even like gaining like the edge. Like trying to seal the defender.
That's interesting because they drafted Ashton Genty 6th overall, and this man had 6 carries for 7 yards.
Because they don't
6 carries for 7 yards.
They don't.
But if you don't have a line, then maybe, hey, the one thing the Jets did really well this offseason, they got a brick wall at right tackle in Armin Membu. And you know who was available when the Raiders stepped up to pick a running back with no offensive line? Armin Membu. They could have taken him. I've heard Raiders fans bitching and moaning about that all season long. Oh, just look at how he's doing with the Jets. Meanwhile, we have no offensive line for the running back we took 6th overall.
I
think
while we're talking about terrible offenses, can we just quick transition to the Chargers real quick?
Oh, sure.
That's
another offensive. Please
I would have
continue.
stagged my flag on
Please
this guy.
continue. Offensive production in Los Angeles with the Chargers is not existent.
That was horrific.
As a Jags hater, I'm a Chargers guy. And I turned that game off. I couldn't watch it. I can't remember his freaking name right now. The stupid quarterback,
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. I
Mac
just see
Jones.
his hair.
No,
I just see his hair. That's all it is with Trevor Lawrence. I just see his hair. But like, even as someone who does not like him at all, I was like, this is such the Jags defense I've always loved. Like that's the one thing I love about them.
I mean, yeah, their defense is fine.
Their rush defense.
The Chargers defense is also good, but I don't know what happened this last week. But no one showed up. No one got off the plane.
They ran the piss out of the football, whether it was ETN or Tootin. They run the football really well. They run the football well, and they play defense, and that's going to keep them in games even when there's no one to throw the ball to, Trevor Lawrence isn't playing particularly well.
Yep. I have Bashal. I've rostered Bashal in a couple of leagues. I've rostered ETN in a couple of leagues. But I just want to make this a very poignant argument. This is much like Seattle. it is very clear that Travis Etienne is the better running back.
Thank
Can
you.
we
Thank
we
you.
please get him goal line touches? That's all
Thank
I
you.
ask.
Thank you.
That's all I ask for.
Praise the Lord.
And
Yeah.
it's the same thing I'll be saying about Kenneth Walker until I die. Can we get that man goal line touches? Thank you.
I think
They're
it's even
happy with
more
them.
apparent in Seattle because in Jacksonville, it's like Etienne and Tootin are both good. In Seattle, it's like, all right, Walker is good and Charbonnet is...
Just runs
He's
in the
there.
back of linemen and
He's
then
there.
Yep.
bounces off of them and scores touchdowns. And people are like, oh my God, Charbonnet. And it's like, how do you not see that Walker is clearly the better? Okay,
We
sorry,
have
it
to
gets me
talk
fired
about...
up every week.
We have
every
to
week.
talk about him. We have to talk about him.
The Chargers, how bad Herbert is. Sorry,
We got to talk about 9.
No, it's their offensive line. That's not Herbert.
Yeah, the offensive line was bad.
That's just Moody.
I was baiting Mitchell. I was trying to see if he was going to.
We gotta-
That's why I picked the Jaguars. I was like, Chargers can't stop the Jaguars. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
We got to talk about 9. We got to talk
9.
about this fucker, J.J. McCarthy,
Oh God,
and how the
that's a you
Vikings
thing, dude. I don't
are a
care.
really good football team
Yeah.
with a trash-ass quarterback.
Yeah,
That's
hurts.
a little harsh.
That was my big pick in the preseason was like the Vikings would be a good team, and because of they usually can figure out their quarterbacks and work the system, but like, this is ugly.
This is a team that rostered both Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones last year, and they are. I mean, J.J. McCarthy is actively
Wait.
throwing this team
They
out of games.
rostered Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Daniel Jones was
They
their.
cut him.
Yeah, they signed Daniel Jones after the Giants cut him midseason.
That's
And
right.
he just- Yeah,
I
they
forgot
had
about
both
that.
of those guys in the building, and they said, "Nah, we're gonna go with this 16-year-old looking motherfucker
Damn.
with no arm talent."
Can we calm down on the JJ McCarthy stuff?
No, Brandon, you know why I
just a
can't
little.
calm down. on it.
Just a little. Just a little. Just
Don't know.
bring
No,
it down.
he
Just
was-
bring it down a notch.
He was
That's what
going
I'm
like
asking.
10 for 16 at Michigan, throwing like 5-yard outs, winning national championships, and people were like, "This guy has aura." No, he has good teammates. That is
I agree.
no. This guy
I
had no
also said the
business
same
being a
thing
first-round draft pick, let alone a top 10 draft. Or I guess he went 11th. Just no.
I'm sorry, I just get very sensitive about calling out QBs because apparently I did a terrible job doing it to Trevor Siemian. So just
That
saying.
will follow you. You said that guy was worse than John David Booty and would be selling car insurance in 2
I
years.
did not say car insurance. I did not say that. I said he wouldn't be.
I said
he
I
wouldn't
said
be in the
life
league.
insurance.
That is completely different. I said he wouldn't be in the league. And to be fair, he's
Isn't
been
he
a
like
third.
still in the league?
He's been a third QB for multiple years. So good for him. I'm not even pushing back. Trevor Siemian has been better than I thought he would be.
I love how we're still arguing about this, like nearly a decade
But Mitchell,
later.
all I'm saying is, just tone it down just a bit. McCarthy still has not
Vikings-
played that much
Vikings-
football. He really
I
hasn't.
agree, but Vikings fans see the talent on the field. They see the
Oh,
team
I
that
agree.
they have, and they saw last year.
What happened to
that-
Jordan Mason?
Well, Aaron Jones came back, and that's the better running back right there. But
Yes.
the Vikings had 2 guys that Vikings fans have seen have crazy amounts of success in other places. Darnold looks like the same guy that he was in Minnesota,
Yeah.
to the extent where he's shitting down his leg against the Los Angeles Rams. If we want to get to that now,
We can
that was
transition.
that was the big game of the week.
Am I
and,
right, Mitchell, or am I right? We got to see it. We got to see it a little bit more, and we saw it.
As far
wasn't
as
good
Sam
enough.
goes,
Yeah, it wasn't good enough.
I'll give the Seahawks defense a lot of credit in that
I mean,
they
they
still
kept
had a
that game
chance to win
close.
this game. The Rams were never really able to pull away, despite Sam Darnold's best efforts.
I don't know what Darnold was looking at on
He was
2
seeing
of those
ghosts.
picks.
He was seeing ghosts. He was
straight
seeing
up. Tommy,
seen
it was
him.
bad. It like if you watch like the spider cam footage behind him, and he's like throwing into 3 guys on like a dig route. It's just
the Rams
I
know
swear
how to
there
put
was
this
one-
man in hell.
Yeah, that sounds rough. I mean,
There was one play
that's
where
like- that's
he
like
had
2
someone
plays.
open on a seam and he just like threw the dig anyway, and I was like, dude, what are you looking at? I'm like,
But here, okay, I'll say this: I am the defender, of Sam Darnold. Like,
no, I think Sam Darnold's talented. This is one of those games that makes me go like, can you win a Super Bowl with Sam Darnold? Probably not.
I don't know. Like he still did produce. Like I think it did help that they actually got Walker really
Oh,
working
they actually
finally.
got on the ball.
They actually got on the ball, but like
We've only been saying that for 10 weeks.
I always. But like I do think that like overall like passing first downs for them 15. Like
Yeah.
he's still doing his job. The Rams only had 6 passing first downs the whole game.
Yeah,
Like-
the Seahawks defense is really good.
Yeah, the
Like-
Seahawks
like-
had the ball much more in this football game. The Rams, I just don't like. Stafford had 130 passing yards. That's not really what you expect from the Rams
Yeah,
offense,
like
and
3
Matt Stafford
touchdowns,
being
right?
probably the MVP frontrunner at this point.
Well, there's a new
Like-
front runner, baby.
the Seahawks literally doubled up their first downs. Like the turnovers suck. They really do. And they
No,
they
the
kill
turnovers were the things like that. But
Yeah,
that's
it
always been
kills
Darnold.
drives.
That's always been Darnold. Like that's
But-
what I'm saying.
But to his defense, and I give props to the Seattle players like backing up their quarterback. Like, hey, he's been our guy
I
every
did
single
see
game.
that.
He had one bad game.
Yeah,
and
good for them.
Like props because
What else are you gonna say?
Because there's been
Sorry,
games
that
where-
sounded mean. That sounded mean. But
no
like,
no.
What,
I
what
get
else are
you're
you really
saying.
gonna say when your QB does that?
He's
Oh
a
yeah, I think we
bitch.
should go. We should go to the backup. Like
Yeah.
clearly not. Like
But
Where's
there's
Darnold is
Drew
their best
Lock?
player. Yeah,
But there's
Darnold is
been-
their best QB. I mean,
But
I
there's
will-
been games where they had no reason to be business, and Darnold's been the one who's keeping.
Yeah,
it close
no,
for them.
this is the first bad game from Darnold. My
Yeah.
whole problem with him, the whole time, and I understand why Minnesota moved on from him. I personally wouldn't have, because I would rather have Darnold over JJ McCarthy or literally anyone else that they could have got. But my thing with Darnold has always been it's the turnovers. It's the 3 turnovers a game, catastrophic meltdowns. Like I was talking about, like if you watch some of those plays on the spider cams, I actually want the all 22 to come out just so I can like see like when he throws this dig route into two guys in coverage, is there like a seam route that's better? Is there a flat he could have checked down to? Like I just think he was pressing at one point. Like he was just pressing very much to try to get himself back in the game, and it just wasn't working. To your point, Connor, he's been good all year
Yeah.
up until this point for the most part. I think maybe like there's been a couple games where he hasn't been like as sharp, but they've also been they're nails on defense. Like they're nails.
Oh no,
Like,
they
they're so
definitely.
good.
And don't get me wrong, it does help him. Like there's the one game that because again as a fantasy owner of Darnold, which has been pretty fine. Like
No,
it's
he's been good.
He's been good.
fantasy.
Like he's been an average quarterback, and that's what I needed for my team.
Especially if you have the Jackson Smith and Jigba stack. But
Oh,
Yeah,
I do
that's
have
a
that
good one.
actually. It's
Yeah.
so nice.
By the way, Brandon, the MVP.
is it
FanDuel
Drake
sees
May,
this.
new fun runner?
FanDuel sees this as a 4-horse race right now. Matthew
that's a
Stafford
lie.
is currently the
He's
lead.
leading.
Okay.
Then Drake May is it's Stafford at plus 135, Drake May at plus 175. Then, surprisingly to me, Josh Allen at plus 450,
I think
and
it's
then
6
Jonathan-
touchdowns.
and then Jonathan Taylor at plus 900, who I think should have much better odds.
Yeah, I agree.
And then there's a steep drop off to Mahomes, Hurts, Goff, Darnold, Bo Nix, and Jordan Love.
I have a
Mahomes is
couple of
done.
Drake May
Mahomes is
cards.
done.
Mahomes, yeah,
Let's
Mahomes
let's,
is
let's
done.
talk about
Mahomes
let's
is
talk
done.
about the Chiefs. Chiefs 5-5. They lose to Denver in a game that
Travis
I'll be
Kelce looked
honest.
good.
Travis Kelce did look good, but
Yeah.
the problem for this game is I don't think Mahomes looked very good. I don't think that
Any
Rasheed
running
Rice
back?
6 catches, 38 yards.
I take back the top
Xavier-
5 comment. Sorry,
Xavier
sorry.
Worthy has been as a Xavier Worthy fantasy owner. I hate him. 3 catches, 25 yards. It's been
Drop him.
rough out here.
Stop
him.
rostering Xavier Wade.
Yeah, well, I don't even think I can really start him this coming week.
Dude, I had Rasheed Rice on my fantasy team this week, and that
What was wrong with that? He could have scored. He should have scored on a jet sweep pass and didn't get in. It was kind of annoying.
I keep trying to tell you guys, I believe.
In what?
I believe in Bo Nix.
You believe? What?
I
Get out of
believe-
here.
The only believe
Get
Bo
out
Nix
of
was
here.
Tommy.
Well, no, Tommy didn't believe in Bo Nix. Tommy believed
we
in,
like
in,
Bo
in
Nix.
spite.
You know
Everyone-
what? I believed
Tom-
in Bo Nix when it mattered,
Everyone on this
Tommy-
podcast likes
and all
Bo
of
Nix.
you fuckers chickened out.
Everyone on this
Tommy
podcast
only
likes
picks
Bo
against the
Nix.
Chiefs because he doesn't like the Chiefs. He doesn't do it because he believes in anybody. He does it because he believes in hating people.
I believe in the downfall of Mahomes.
Dude,
and
Bo
Bo
Nix-
pulled
So,
through.
there we go. That's what it is.
Bo
That's
Nix is
the
good,
truth.
but I'll also
Fair.
put it this way, Mitchell. Would you rather have Bo Nix or Justin Herbert? Straight up.
Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Okay, then there's your answer.
I never said Bo
Where-
Nix was a
where's
top
Herbert
5
getting into the
quarterback.
conversation?
Would you rather have Bo Nix or CJ Stroud?
Bo Nix,
Thank you.
because he's on.
I would too.
the
I agree with your statement.
Talent wise, CJ Stroud, but Bo Nix is on the field. So
No, yeah, it's just
okay,
that made me feel weird
Fun
feelings. That
game.
question.
fun game. Bo Nix, Jackson Dart.
I'm actually going to take Jackson Dart.
Okay,
I
think
really
that's-
like what I've
I
seen.
think
from
that's our
Dart.
answer on Bo Nix. I think that's my point.
No,
is
I
Bo
think I
Nix is
just really
a-
like. Bo
15 to
Nix
20
also
quarterback.
has more of a brain to like slide, but
True, Bo Nix doesn't run over.
That is very
you.
true.
yeah.
But the thing is that the Broncos have won with their defense, and Bo Nix is doing just enough to get it done. That's all it is.
Well, no, he's waiting till the fourth quarter to get it done. But yes.
Yeah, and guess what? It works. Like
Bo
good for
time.
him.
Are the
for him.
Chiefs?
Put the
I'm
chicken
gonna
in
ask-
the basket.
I'm gonna ask Connor and Brandon first because I know that Tommy wants to be like, they're done, they're over.
Cross them off.
Are the Chiefs still making the playoffs this year? I'm going to answer this first with a resounding yes. They are still making the playoffs.
What? I
Yes.
gotta look at the standings.
I
Look
don't.
at this- look at
I
this
don't.
schedule.
0%.
I don't believe
No.
in Jacksonville. I don't think the
No.
Chargers are gonna. They can't protect Justin Herbert.
I believe the
Yes.
Chargers are like.
If they make it, they will squeak
Closer.
in as the 7th seed. I don't.
I think they get in as the 6.
No, it's their schedule so weak though. Like,
Do I
okay,
have, do I have
Colts.
wild card
I
standings?
say Colts loss. They beat the Cowboys. They beat the Texans. Chargers they beat. Titans definitely. Let's say they lose to the Broncos. And then you play the Raiders. Like you lose 2 games and you're
They
they're-
could win all of the rest of their games because that Denver game is in Arrowhead.
How many
No,
teams get in?
I'm
Seven?
just saying.
Seven.
Hypothetical, they lose that game. Still, I count 2 losses on that schedule. And
Okay,
they're
that
5
means
and
they
5
finished
right now.
10
They're
and
not-
7.
They're not leapfrogging Los Angeles because Los Angeles has the win against them. So even if they split, I just don't think they're leapfrogging Los Angeles. I think they're the 7th seed. The problem is, at being the 7th seed, they're probably the most dangerous playoff team because
Yeah.
Pat
Yeah,
Mahomes. and
no one
anyone
wants
can
to
turn it
see
on.
them.
Yeah, no one
The
wants to play
problem for them is
I think Tennessee
they really need Jacksonville to fall off because Jacksonville
No,
has a tiebreaker.
It's not
Jacksonville's a
Jacksonville.
tiebreaker with them.
It's not Jacksonville.
You
It's
think
the
it's
Chargers?
Chargers?
The
I mean,
Chargers-
they'd
the
have
Chargers
to beat the
is the weak
Chargers
spot.
next.
I mean, if this week has any indicator of the Chargers' future, that could be an issue because
Yeah.
that was
Because they still have.
But just flush the game. The Chargers have been pretty good this year. And
Here's the thing: the Chiefs have a game at Arrowhead, so that's I think the Chiefs win that game.
I think they beat the Chargers at Arrowhead. I agree with that.
All right. The Chargers also have the Eagles, a Cowboys game, which I think the Cowboys will win.
I think they beat the Cowboys.
I think the Cowboys at Dallas. I think the Dallas Cowboys will win that game. And you also
I thought
have
you were
Broncos
Mr.
game.
Low on Dallas.
Yeah, now
it's-
Dallas Buyers
Now
Club.
they have a chance to be
Now
the
with the
Chiefs.
Dallas Buyers
it's
Club.
Dallas against the Chargers is what
It's-
We're
it's
beating
the-
up with
the-
Matthew
the-
McConaughey in the corner.
The issue is I think the Chargers' offensive line is so banged up that they just can't protect Herbert, and Herbert can't work.
Double team Quinnen and call it a day.
Good luck. Even with the backups, they're not good enough.
Dallas
like
Buyers
and,
Club.
and okay, let's say they beat the Cowboys. The Texans, I still think that's going to be a stupid. The Texans going to be an ugly game. They're home.
I don't like anything about the Texans other than Davis Mills is apparently good at quarterback.
Yeah, but the thing about
Their
the thing
defense
about
is
the
good.
Chiefs, the thing
The
about the
Texans' defense is
Chiefs,
Yeah, their
and
defense is good.
it's
and
why.
then the last game is the Broncos.
Okay, that's true. Okay.
And
Well,
those
I'll
are
give a
4
spoiler.
games.
I'll give a spoiler. I'm picking the I'm picking the Chiefs to beat the Colts this week. However, that is not a great matchup for the Colts, or for the Chiefs rather, because they struggle to defend the run, and the Colts are coming off a bye.
Oh no!
And
Colts
they
win
have
that game,
Jonathan
man.
Taylor and that
Mitchell-
offensive line.
My problem with the Chiefs is if you want to make the playoffs, you probably have to be 9-7. You can only drop 2 more games. I don't think they beat the Colts this week. So going off of that, one more loss, it's possible on that schedule. I think they could be the 7 seed. I am very much like the Texans, Jaguars, or Los Angeles is still going to get in. And we forgot that the Ravens are actually like healthy.
Yeah,
I wanna
AFC
ask
North
one more-
could get 2, but I was not encouraged with what I saw from Baltimore.
No,
I
I
wanna
wasn't
ask-
either, but they're healthy, right? I mean,
I want to
mean,
ask
maybe-
one more thing too with the Chargers. I haven't caught up the news on this. Mario Hampton, when does he come back?
Next week, baby.
That does
Hopefully
help.
next week, right?
That does help.
He
we're
doesn't have an
fighting for the
offensive line to
fantasy
block
playoffs.
for him, but you know what?
Yeah, he's that good.
Yeah, I can't
Dude,
wait.
I
Last
want him to get the
game.
ball and just run dudes over. Like, I need it so bad.
Last
They
game
need to win.
before
They need to win
we,
3 games. Simple as that. They need to win 3 games, and like it's gonna be a tough
Oh, the
sledding for them.
Chargers? Are you
The
talking about the
Chargers-
Chiefs?
The Chargers need to
win.
the Chargers need to win
Yeah.
3 games.
I got
And
you.
like I think it's gonna be tough sledding for them.
Yeah, I got you.
They'll play the
last
Ravens
game
next
before
week.
the
That's a win.
predictions.
Okay.
Lions and Eagles on Sunday night. This was a low
I
score.
turned that game off. That was so boring.
Try to tell y'all the
Damn.
Eagles were going to win this thing. Jared Goff in cold weather outside
do you mean
against a
tried
good
to tell?
football
People were
team.
Picking the Eagles.
I wasn't even here. I picked their Eagles. Like
Yeah, calm down. 3 people picked the Eagles.
Did you guys all pick the Eagles?
it's a
Think
Tommy.
so.
I tried to
Yeah.
tell you, Tommy. I tried
sorry.
to tell your bitch ass that the Eagles were going to win this game. You didn't listen to me, Tommy. Yeah,
Sorry.
Philly wins this thing.
I'm
Saquon
flipping
Barkley
the
with
coin every week. Saquon to get 200 yards. Flipping the
yeah,
coin
well,
every
he
week.
got 26 carries and he couldn't get there. That's a problem. Who are you more worried about?
Lions, but not by a whole lot.
Eagles.
Why?
I was worried about the Lions before the game, so it'd be very hypocritical to be
Th-
like,
th-
I
this
don't
is
like
more.
them.
This is more of a Super Bowl. Can you win the Super Bowl with that offense currently?
Ooh.
That
I
defense.
like I like those challenges though. I think
the defense is phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. You pumped up the lines. It was a defensive masterclass game for both teams. I thought both defenses played fantastic.
no, I thought the Lions play really well.
But like the Eagles' offense does scare me so much.
I agree with you, Connor.
I mean,
I came because the Lions kind of
I said it all
mention
year.
I wasn't.
Dennis
I wasn't
Green,
like
the
happy
Lions,
about Jared.
we
Goff's
are
performance.
who we thought they were, and I think if the Lions have to play outside on the road against a good football
That's-
team in the playoffs, they're not going to be able to win
How
these
much
games.
is that
It's just
going to
kind of
happen?
our-
That's going to happen a lot
well,
in this. NFC.
exactly, which is why I think they need to win the division and play home playoff games like they did last year. Oh wait, but Philadelphia, I don't know if they can win. It's not even necessarily the lack of dynamism in the pass game. It's what you said, Brandon. 26 carries for 83 yards for Saquon
It's
Barkley.
gross.
They're not
It's
going to
gross.
be able to win playoff games getting that output from the run game. They're going to need to run the ball better, and they haven't been able to.
Yeah, they have.
And Lane Johnson's now hurt.
Yeah.
Lane Johnson has a serious injury and may miss a good bit of time.
But Mitchell, my pushback to, I agree with you that the Eagles are their own separate issue. My pushback with the Lions being a bigger problem. I don't think they win that division. I personally don't like
That's
Green
true.
Bay. I personally don't like Chicago. But you're gonna jump both of those teams?
Oh, I thought you were
Find that hard to
about to
believe.
predict Minnesota. I was
No, I mean
Gonna jump through the
Minnesota's-
screen and punch you.
Minnesota's kind of out, if we're being honest.
And it's not an easy schedule for me either, too.
The Bears have such an easy schedule.
They all
I'm about to
play
look
each
the
other
Bears.
at the end here.
I'm about to look at the Bears schedule.
I'm saying,
Their
but, like,
schedule is so easy.
I'm saying the Lions schedule is
Okay.
Packers. They get Packers, Cowboys, or Giants, Packers, Cowboys, Rams, which is not gonna be easy. Steelers again, no clue. Cannot tell what's up that team, and then Vikings, Bears.
Oh,
The-
so
the
it's
Packers-
they literally just flip flops because the
Yeah,
Bears play
they
the
all-
Steelers, Eagles, Packers, Browns, Packers, 49ers, Lions.
They all play
Yeah,
each other.
it just-
The Packers get Vikings, Lions, Bears, Broncos, Bears, Ravens, Vikings. They all just play each other.
Okay, so that would forecast that the Lions are going to gain 2 games on both the Packers and the Bears.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening.
Do you think that's possible? I don't think that's possible.
I think the Packers win this division at like 11-6.
Gross.
I think Love's playing decently right now. I
Caleb
just
Williams
think that
temperature check, Mitchell.
they haven't been
Williams
able to run the ball well. The play calling's been a bit weird. Again, they don't have any difference makers in the passing game. I think Love's just been kind of making do with what he has. The offensive line's a bit iffy, and the secondary isn't very.
Okay,
Very
but
good.
Caleb Williams temperature check now. Where are you at now? I ask every week.
He doesn't like giving me definitive answers. Caleb Williams
Oh,
is very
Caleb?
good at
Yeah,
not giving
I
me
agree.
definitive answers because I watched that game and I'm just like, Caleb, can you get
7-3.
the ball to your
Like, we're
playmakers?
complaining about
'Cause
the Bears. They haven't.
I thought he
Sorry, go
played.
ahead.
I thought he played quite badly against the Vikings. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I
I don't
think
think
that
he
if they were
played great.
playing,
But they
if they were
pulled the
playing an
game out, that's what I'm
NFL
saying.
quarterback, if they were playing an
Sound like
NFL against an NFL quarterback, they don't win that game because Caleb Williams played
Yeah,
maybe his worst game of the season last year.
I
Or-
don't think
or
if Aaron
last week?
Rodgers. I don't want to forecast ahead my pick. If Aaron Rodgers doesn't play, I don't think the Steelers win that game. So we're talking about a team.
I don't think. I
Yeah,
had the Bears win that
I
game no matter
mean-
what.
Yeah.
Well-
Okay, but Connor, then my point is 8-3. Steve's
Let's,
8-3.
But
I mean,
but,
they haven't
Paul,
beat a good team this year, but 8-3. So
I had to say though, like,
7-3.
Yeah.
well, they're about to be 8-3 if they beat the Steelers.
Yeah,
But they haven't earned that yet, Brandon.
If they want to earn their playoff spot, their next slate of games is
Yeah,
Eagles,
Green
They'll
Packers,
earn it in late
Browns,
November and
Packers.
December.
Packers,
Yeah,
49ers.
Eagles Packers is where it's at.
This is a
Their best win is the Cowboys.
yes.
No joke.
All right. Week 12 predictions. Let's get to
Lovely
it.
slate of games.
Thursday night. Yeah, last week was great. This week is
Oh, I was talking about the Bears schedule. It just they're going to get.
Oh,
I think they're
Well,
going to get the
compared
mouth
to-
in their face.
compared to last week. This week isn't as good. It does have some good games. We start out on Thursday night with a game that, in theory, is one of them, but we also still have to watch Davis Mills play football. This is Buffalo at
you
Houston.
act like it's a bad thing. This dude's putting up points.
Buffalo -6. I think that this is a drubbing. I think the Bills win, and the Bills win
I hope
big.
Davis Mills shoves it up your, you know what, gives me a great, nice little cushion at the beginning of fantasy this week. Bills still win this game by like 10 points.
Bills.
You
Bills,
basically called me a dumbass and then went, yeah, I think the Bills win and cover. Colts at Chiefs. This is the big 1:00 game. The Chiefs are favored by 3.5 points. I do think
Crazy line.
this is one where I'm going to take the points with the Colts, but I do think the Chiefs find a way to win this football game. If not now, then when? And I'm just not going to bet against Mahomes in this situation. Give me Kansas City.
It would be unwise to root against Mahomes at home field advantage when
Well, you can root against them. I don't give a damn.
basically they know that their playoff destination is on the
Their
line
backs
to lose this game.
Aren't
But
quite up against the wall yet.
I think Indiana Jones will be our savior this week.
Oh, our
and
savior. Jeez.
squeak by with a win.
I think it's got to be Taylor.
I'm
He's got
looking at.
Colts.
I'm going to look at the Chiefs schedule real quick. I just want to make sure I have this right.
Nice and succinct there, Connor.
Colts, Cowboys,
baby.
Texans, Chargers. Okay, I think
Again, I do think the Chiefs make the playoffs. Like
I think the
But
Colts
not
win this
today.
game. I think the Colts win this game. I think the Chiefs make the playoffs.
Yes, I agree with that. That's
Yeah.
that's what I've been. Yeah,
I
Every-
mean,
every-
their next handful of games, they're going to.
I would say
String
they will lose to the Colts. Sorry, and they'll lose to the Broncos. They'll win they'll win the other 4 or 5, whatever it is,
Yeah.
and then
1,
they'll
2.
make the playoffs
Yeah,
at
5.
10-7.
Yeah.
They make it 10-7. Chargers will miss at 9-8.
All right, this will be easy. Seahawks, Titans.
Yeah.
Seahawks are 13.5-point
as long as
favorites.
they know that Kenneth Walker is on their football
Yeah.
team, I think they're good.
Well, the Seahawks have been beating the fish titties out of bad football teams, so
they
this
get up.
this could be
Oh, I will say, East Coast to slightly West Coast to
Yeah.
East Coast.
which is why I'm actually going to take the Titans to cover
What's the cover? Sorry, what
Hold
was
on,
it?
13.5.
Oh, that's a
I-
lot.
hold on, I do have to ask because you gave me shit about it a couple weeks ago, Mitchell. Why'd you pick the Titans last week?
I picked against Davis Mills.
Okay, that's
And the
that's
Texans
fair.
were coming off a big emotional win. Titans were coming off a bye.
Pick against them one more time, Mitchell. I swear.
Hey, they almost lost that game. So it
They
is
did.
what it is.
Hey, because you gave me shit for picking
No,
what was
no,
it? The Titans beating the Raiders, and I was
that
like,
is
they're both-
100% understandable. And I was like, I hate that I'm doing this, but I just feel like the stars are aligning, and it still didn't happen. I feel
Yeah.
very stupid for that one.
As you
Vikings, and correct, I should. Vikings at Packers. Packers -6. Packers win big. I think they make JJ McCarthy look like a doofus, but
I think
everyone does.
I think Micah Parsons has 3 sacks. Packers.
Packers, but I think this is gonna be an ugly game.
Wow.
Like final
And
score,
JJ
like
McCarthy's playing.
Chris Watson.
no, final score probably 13-6.
Ooh.
So what you're saying is that over under of 41.5 is ripe
Oh,
for the under.
I probably will be hitting the under that one.
Interesting.
All right, I may have to hop on that one. That's a good idea. Tommy?
Oh, Packers all the way. I don't think the Vikings
Pack them
have
in a
much-
box, Mitchell. That's what he's
The
saying.
Vikings don't
Pack
have
'em up.
much life left in them. I don't think.
Excuse me.
We can move off this one quickly as
Oh,
well.
Ravens.
Jets, Ravens, and I think the
Ravens.
Ravens cover the 13.5 as well.
Yeah, Ravens by 24.
All right, shut the hell up. Yeah. Sorry.
We suck.
Uh,
We know it.
Giants and Lions.
my.
Lions -10. I'm gonna take the Giants to cover just because Jameis Winston as a 10-point underdog.
Oh, should I pick up Jameis fantasy?
I just feel like you know, I feel like Jameis is gonna cover that, but
Yeah, Lions.
Lions.
I do think Jameis might throw like 3 or 4 picks in
Dude,
this game, though.
I have been saying for years, Jameis is the guy who can throw 5 picks and 5 touchdowns in the same game.
Well, yeah, he
And
threw
I
30
wanted-
touchdowns
I
and 30
wanted-
picks in one season.
I want it to come true. I need it to happen at some point.
As someone who rode Jameis Winston to a fantasy championship, I love it so much.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's awesome.
30
You know, it's so
touchdowns,
good.
30 picks, and his final throw of that season was a pick six.
We get
It just-
blessed with Jameis Winston. Yeah, we get blessed with Jameis Winston football at least twice a year, and it is magical every time it happens.
Steelers Bears, one of the good 1:00 games. Aaron Rodgers may play, may not play. Bears -2.5. I don't
think it
care if he
matters.
plays or not. Aaron Rodgers has been the owner of the Bears, but not today. Give me Chicago, and I think Chicago actually makes Pittsburgh's life pretty difficult.
I just don't think he's healthy. It would be very funny if he starts pitching the ball with his opposite hand because he
And
can't
still
throw
beating
it,
the Bears?
and still beats them. It's be magical TV. But Bears, I'm gonna Bears.
The Bears, and that's a really good line for that one.
That's a good line. It is a good line.
Yeah, I
I might stay away.
This
I
game
think I'm
makes
staying away.
the Steelers. I know I've been referencing this whole podcast, but the Steelers are a team that I have no.
Dude,
gauge
you
of
are
what
worried
hell
about
they
the
are.
Steelers. People hate the Falcons for the exact same reason.
The Steelers, I have no clue what the hell.
What do you
Their
mean?
defense-
We know
their
what they are.
defense
Their
is-
defense is good. Their offense is in.
Okay, their defense is good one week and ass the next.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
their defense has
Okay,
figured some things out.
This is the same team that lost to the Chargers that the Jaguars pub stormed on defense.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm not like defending the Steelers. I just think their defense is better.
Yeah,
then
but
again,
like
they-
that was
and
the
then-
old Pittsburgh.
And then they go out and beat Flacco and hold them to 12 points. Like
That was
After
Pittsburgh
after
before the
Flacco
Steelers.
put up like 40.
this is the most bipolar team in the NFL.
No,
I think,
no,
right now,
that's
is
the
Steelers.
Falcons. That's the
No,
Falcons.
no, because the thing
No, because they're like
because
3 and
the-
7. So.
because the
that's true,
Steelers
that's
because the Steelers win then lose then win then lose. Or
No,
like,
that's fair.
They
That's
made
fair.
Justin Fields look
They've
like a
taken
great
over
quarterback.
the insane
Like,
asylum. That's fair. They've
Yeah,
taken over the
like-
insane asylum.
they needed a 60-yard field goal to beat the Jets. Yeah, no. Patriots at Bengals. I will say, apparently Joe Burrow could play.
What do you mean could
Yes.
play? He's playing, dude.
He was a full participant in
They're
practice.
playing- they're
The
playing for their
Patriots
lives,
are
dude.
7-point favorites on the road against Cincinnati. However, Jamar Chase will not play because his stupid ass spit on Jalen Ramsey. I'm going to take the Bengals to cover, but I still do think the Patriots win.
Patriots will win.
Yeah, Patriots have too strong of a team right now. Burrow coming back would definitely be a
Wrinkle.
big favor for the Bengals, but I don't think they have it.
Problem is, I think he came back one game too late. I think they go
Yeah.
3-8 here, then they win out. They go 8-8,
Oh.
and they just miss the playoffs.
Same problem as the Chargers. That O line sucks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm going.
Yeah, but with a significantly
Patriots.
worse defense, too.
Yeah, the
Yes.
defense. The defense
def-
is giving away at least 2 games. It's
Paper mache
absurd.
defense. It's what it is.
If you
If the,
are
if the
watching...
toilet paper you can see
No,
through.
Mitchell, can I just run through this real quick? The amount of points they've
Single
given
ply.
up. The amount of points the Bengals
Single
defense
ply.
has given up.
Single
17
ply defense.
That's
So-
the big catchphrase for the year.
31 to Jacksonville, 48 to the Vikings, 28 to the Broncos, 37 to the Lions, 27 to the Packers, 33 to the Steelers, no, 31 to the Steelers, and they won the game. 39 to the Jets and lost. 47 to the
They
Bears.
lost the Jets.
30
That's
34 to the
incriminating.
Steelers.
39 to the Jets and 48 to the Vikings.
Ugh.
The
Prison.
defense has
To
cost
JJ
them.
McCarthy of all people.
The
No,
defense
I think that
has
was
cost
Carson
them,
Wentz.
The defense has cost them, I would say, all but like 2 games, basically. Yeah. The defense
If
is
you're
bad.
watching this game, you need to be locked up in federal prison. Browns Raiders at
What do you mean?
4:05.
I'm locked in, dude.
I am
Miles
too.
Garrett versus offensive line.
No, I will be honest. I am locked in as well. The hate watch is strong. I think Shador is going to put up a stinker, and I think the Raiders win and cover -4.
I think Gino gets whacked a couple of times. Give me
You just want that to happen.
give me the Raiders, but I don't love it.
I'm going Browns on this one. I don't know.
Okay, here's the thing with Shador.
He
I-
stinks.
It's the Raiders defense. That also stinks.
See, so
The Ravens
almost
defense
think-
isn't that good.
And I'm gonna put my money on Quinshawn Judkins.
yeah, that's so. How many
Browns,
carries does he
baby.
get? How many carries does he get?
See? Connor's on my side.
Actually, can I change my pick? I really don't want to
Because
pick.
Nope.
Shador is starting this
Hey,
game.
if
Watch
you
it.
all want to be on the
They
side of
game plan.
Shadoofus, go for it.
I'm picking the Browns. I
That's
can't
right.
in conscience.
Quinshawn Judkins
Pick-
has
I'm starting
not had
trends
a
over
game.
here.
No, I can't in conscience pick the Raiders offensive line versus Miles Garrett. Just Miles Garrett himself. If it was Miles Garrett versus those 5
Miles Garrett might have
individuals-
2 TDs. Like just
Yeah.
Quinshawn
I-
Judkins has not had a game with over 3.5 yards per carry
I don't
since October 5th.
Okay, here's the thing though. They played the Ravens defense, the Jets defense, the Patriots
care.
defense.
The Ravens defense was very desperate.
And the Dolphins defense
No,
and the Steelers
no,
defense
the
that you just said was awful.
Okay, I said they're bipolar. Correct me when I'm
Get the facts
correct me when
straight.
I'm wrong.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Get your facts correct.
I said they're
Okay,
bipolar.
okay.
The
The
Ra- the
Dolphins
Ravens
defense?
The Ravens defense has been much better.
Agreed.
Okay,
got
what about the
healthy.
Dolphins and Jets?
The Jets defense has been always been fine.
I mean, are we just gonna lie to ourselves?
They've been
We're
fine.
We're just fibbing now.
Hey,
We're just telling a bunch of fibs. Jags and Cardinals. I'm putting my foot down. Jacksonville -3.
Dude, do not do it.
I'm taking the Cardinals to win this game. Long live Jacoby. Cardinals are winning this football game.
Is Marvin
I do not
Harrison
believe
playing?
in Jacksonville. No, but Michael Wilson and Trey McBride are all they need.
Ooh. That's a fair point.
Give me
Give me
Arizona.
Jackson. You know what? To spite you, give me Jacksonville.
I love that.
why spike? Go with your heart.
No, go with the non-hard.
I was going with Jaguars.
I want
anyway.
more revenge. I want more
Yeah.
revenge. I don't like Jacksonville, but I am staying as far away as I can from the Cardinals. So
They're not
give me
going
Jacksonville.
17-0 again.
Did you learn your lesson from last year?
I just can't do it anymore. I refuse to do it. We're gonna get to another team who I refuse to pick like their spread. I'll pick their money line. I'm
Jaguars.
not picking the spread. Jaguars? Yeah, Jaguars.
Jaguars from there.
Mitchell,
All
you're on
right.
island again. Maybe you're just wrong, you know?
I think I might be on
he-
an island
he
with
is
this
in last
next one
place,
too.
so.
Eagles, Cowboys.
Mitchell, I'm looking at
picking the
sheet right
upset
now.
here.
You can't be serious.
Philly -3.5. I think that Dallas gets the job done. The offensive explosion in this game. Philly not able to quite keep up. Give me Dallas.
I think this game will actually be good. I think both.
Thank you.
I'm waiting to hear the line.
They almost won last time.
-3.
Brandon,
I just
What's
refuse.
gonna happen?
No.
Cowboys +3.5.
Okay, Cowboys 2.5. Okay. I'm not gonna say it, but at some point Saquon has to run the football. Eagles. At
I've been
some point.
saying it every week.
Because it's true. He's too talented. What are we doing?
I'm going Eagles.
And I like
Why
Javonte.
Eagles fly?
Javonte might have 2 touchdowns. Who knows? I mean, we'll see. They're probably gonna have to push their way into the end zone against the Eagles defense. Something I don't know. Also,
Come
we didn't
back to
talk
me on
about
that
it. Did y'all see the Mark Andrews push like reverse out of it play? Oh,
Yeah, it was a great
it
play.
was great play call. The Eagles are gonna take it 3 days, like 3 weeks from now. It's gonna be awesome.
Come back to me. on
Connor,
that
are you
one.
saying
I-
come back? All right.
I-
Falcons,
I-
Saints.
Connor's perplexed. I
The
can see-
biggest
I can
biggest
see the gears
hypocrite.
turning.
The biggest hypocrite on the face of the planet if he picks the Cowboys.
All right, well,
Yeah, the
we
fact
got
that you're
an easy
worried
pick
about
this
this.
week. Falcons Saints.
Falcons, Saints. This is another, if you're watching this game, prison for you. I'm going to go. Saints are 1.5 point favorites. I don't know why. I'm
Ow.
going to take the Falcons because Bijan is just going to win this game by himself.
Give me the Saints. I think Bijan goes off though. I refuse to pick
What?
the Falcons.
Oh my
Refuse.
Falcons.
Refuse.
I'm gonna think about that one.
I'd
It's just the
I'd
Saints.
rather be wrong than pick the Falcons.
Wait, are you picking the Saints, Connor?
No, it's the Falcons. I
okay.
would never pick the Saints. Never.
Good.
Tommy?
We have dichotomies
I'll
that
go
are
Falcons.
like again. We have opposing forces. I refuse to pick the Falcons. Good.
All right, we have good Sunday night, good primetime games, but with big spreads. Sunday night, Tampa at Los Angeles Rams. Rams -7. I think the Rams win this game, and I actually think they win it comfortably.
Yeah, Rams. I just think the Bucks are running out of steam.
I'm changing my pick. I'm going Rams this week. I originally put Buccaneers in, but I think the Rams have this one.
I love my Bucks so much, but Rams.
And then Monday Night Football, Brandon. This is a big.
I can't
big,
wait for
like-
all the Christian McCaffrey content.
Let's see how big your dick is game for the Carolina Panthers. Panthers at the San Francisco 49ers. Put up or shut up.
Yo,
Niners
Tommy.
-7.
Eagles.
And I think that this is. I'm sorry, Brandon. I think the Niners win and win very comfortably.
That's fine. I can't
Give
even
it
like
to San
argue with it.
Francisco. I'm
I-
sorry.
honestly,
I want the
there's gonna be
Panthers to
so
win.
There's gonna be so much McCaffrey content. So much McCaffrey content.
Well, I think getting lost in all that is Brock Purdy's back. And Purdy's
Yeah,
playing
okay.
well. And I think Purdy will play really well against Carolina.
I almost want to pick the Panthers to cover the spread,
Then do it.
How far is my lead in these picks? I just want to see.
Well, we're not picking
You,
the
you
spread.
you're pretty comfy.
No, I
think.
know. I'm 11 up.
these are
Fuck
the
it.
kinda-
Give me the Panthers.
These are the kind of
What?
mistakes that get you to blow a lead. I like it.
That's fine. We need
Start
to close
getting
the gap on
comfy.
them.
I can't wait to win this island pick.
Like I don't
All right,
blame you making that
You
pick.
guys are gonna get the text at 11:45 p.m. on Sunday
I
night.
told y'all, motherfuckers.
Fuck you. The Panthers are back. Bryce Young.
So,
We're
Connor?
going to the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We-
say
we-
I'm gonna say 49ers just for the hope of my boy Ricky Pearsall.
Oh
Oh,
no, I
wow.
knew that. We need to pick on that Philly-Dallas game.
Oh, he
Oh,
said
he-
no,
Eagles.
I said yes. I
He
said
whispered
Eagles.
it in. He picked Eagles.
I didn't whisper it in. I said
okay.
you were gonna talk. I lead directed to Tommy Eagles.
Yeah, he talked underneath you.
Yeah, I slipped it in there.
Okay.
Eagles.
I'm looking.
It's more of the fact that like that Cowboys defense. Is
Mitchell,
insane
I
to
was
go
on
in.
a heater last week.
You were. I was not. All right.
Two
Well, that
picks
wraps
wrong,
things up
Chiefs and Bengals. Wow.
for our Week 12 preview and our Week 11 recap. Join us next week, Week 13. Interesting in a lot of ways. I mean, we have Thanksgiving between the Packers and Lions. That'll be a great game. Chiefs-Cowboys could be an interesting one. We could have Burrow
that
back
also
for
Thanksgiving?
Bengals-Ravens. Yes, it is. Black Friday, we got the Bears and Eagles. That'll
Oh,
be a really
wow.
good game.
That's a fun one.
When I'm getting my DVDs at Walmart.
Yeah. We have Rams Panthers. That could be fun. Bills Steelers.
Mitchell,
Could
if
be
the
an interesting
49ers,
game.
if the 49ers get beat this week, I will be insufferable. with
We
this
also
Rams
have,
game.
as you should be, that Rams. If they win that game, that Rams Panthers game becomes gigantic. Texans Colts is also an interesting one. Saints Dolphins is a game you can watch if you'd like to die. For some reason, we're putting the Washington Commanders back on prime time. They play the Broncos on Sunday Night Football in a game that'll probably be. Bo Nix won't need the fourth quarter heroics for that one. But
Ew.
we'll talk to you then. But until then, that goes do something else. Talk to you later. Go enjoy your football. Bye. Get out of here. Scram.